And this is actually a question I'm very interested to know because I don't know if it changed your mentality a bit.
Right?
But how did becoming a parent change the way you see health? Because you see all the times in movies and in documentaries where people are like, I found a point where I was playing with my child and I was out of breath. So I was like, this is a moment where I have to change. And they flip they go from, I don't know, from Mr. Slug to, I don't know, Captain America. You know what I mean? So I want to know if that, if that ever happened to you, or if you were like, this is so unrealistic.
Yes, it is. I am a typical cliched father. I have to admit it did. Okay, well, one thing I haven't mentioned about my weight loss and my healthy lifestyle and my lack of healthy lifestyle
Yeah.
is that I used to be a smoker.
Mm.
My mom was a smoker,
Right.
and I inherited her passion for smoking. Not only her passion for smoking, but her addiction, humongous addiction. I didn't smoke 1 or 2 cigarettes a day. I didn't smoke 20 cigarettes a day. I smoked in excess of 30 cigarettes a day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was an incredibly heavy smoker. So that was never part of my health journey. I enjoyed smoking, and I never actually wanted to quit. Although, of course, I felt
The effects.
the effects. But there's one curious thing, something I read only yesterday. There's a little quote I read somewhere, can't remember who, that said, you don't know that you're feeling bad until you start feeling good. Right?
Yeah.
That's one of those things. Smokers are like that. Smokers will always say, like, nah, I can smoke. I'm okay, perfectly fine. But then once you stop smoking and you feel the effects of not smoking, then you realize how bad you've been feeling as a smoker. So on the one hand, I used to be a really heavy smoker. On the second hand, when you were born, I was again plateauing into my weight gain journey.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I went from being a skinny, from a normal guy to being a chubby 85, 90 kilo guy, to being a super skinny guy with no muscle mass, to being Captain America when I was like 25, 26. I found a photograph the other day, which I'll put up here now, just to give you a point of reference. And then as I got older, again, my priorities changed. My healthy lifestyle was not a priority anymore. And I started, again, without really wanting to, without particularly eating much more, I started gaining weight again.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of weight, even more than before. So by the time you were, not by the time you were born, but by the time you were maybe 3-4 years old, I had surpassed my largest weight, and I was actually in excess of 100 kilos.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's something I had been on my mind, just like you say, a cliched father. When you were born, I was still a smoker. I was gaining weight. We were still on the youthful partying mode type thing. So I was going out quite a bit and working and taking care of you. That stopped pretty quick, let me tell you. But still, I knew that I wasn't healthy, and it was on my mind. I thought, what's going to happen when Gabe's 5 years old and he wants to play football? I'm not going to be able to play football. And it really was a thing because I was really overweight. So yes, it was on my mind, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure I reached the Captain America status that you just said, but I did. I did go on a diet. I quit smoking.
Mm-hmm.
I started dieting again, and eventually exercising, so that I was ready to play football with you whenever you wanted.